tapper fade. What the sigma?
Skibidi toilet Rizz.
Elon left Trump's administration thing. Do you think you could beat him in a 40-yard dash?
Absolutely.
Elon and Trump should get in the octagon and fight for marijuana.
You're gonna be for it if you'll be a man and decide to race me. Yes,
Okay, well, we're back with another video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Have you watched any of the videos yet? Yeah?
You like it?
Have you?
Yeah, I did. I watched some of the shorts.
What y'all think?
Well, Buster Boy 2789 or whatever said that your audio quality needs to.
You actually looked at the comments?
Of course. Yeah.
Really?
You act like I don't know how to do that or something.
Gotta see what the fans like.
Well, I mean, I didn't see that. It was bad, that bad.
I didn't say it was bad. It's just
that's what Bomber99er said.
I'll start. How about this, John? Because I have so much spare time, I'll start reviewing comments. How's that?
Okay, sounds good.
And I may answer some. How's that?
Ooh.
Okay. You gotta go through me, though.
Interesting.
You go through me.
Okay.
Well, I saw something on TikTok the other day, and I thought it was kind of funny because you guys always talk about it back in the day. So I was thinking about writing some terms down, and then me and TC have water in our mouth. You read the terms off how you think, and then
we're gonna try not to laugh.
Try not to laugh.
So we'll see how that goes.
So yeah.
Okay, so just read this the way I think it's supposed to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know all these words. I don't know what it means though. Nonchalant dreadhead. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that one was pretty easy. Negative aura.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. These are words I know. I don't know necessarily what that means, but
okay. Back. Low tapper fade. Why is that funny?
I don't know. I'm just laughing at these fools.
No.
Wait, what'd you say?
Low tapper fade.
Low tapper fade.
That's what it's spelled. That's what it's spelled like.
Oh my god. Okay, put it down.
Low tapper fade. Was that right?
Raise your ya. There's 3 ya. Sorry, I missed one.
Racer ya.
No, raise your ya.
Is that a real thing? You guys talk like that? Hopefully not in front of your girlfriends. What the sigma? What the sigma?
Actually, I know what that one means.
Okay.
Because Holden said that before.
What the sigma?
And I stop him when I don't understand. Nope. I know what that is. I'm not reading this one. Not reading this one. Nope. Nope.
I'll read it.
Okay.
Hawktaw. What?
Dude, that went viral on you don't know what that is?
No. Hawktaw.
Hawktaw.
You can clean this up. There's about a gallon of water on this table.
All right. Next. Skibidi toilet Rizz. Is that right?
Okay. Pookie. Pookie? Okay. Hawktaw.
No, that's not it.
Pookie my Hawktaw.
Chuz. Is that right?
Chiz.
Man, I better not have just read something that I wouldn't normally say. Did I? Great.
Gat. Got my gat. A gat. Is that right? I got my gun. What? What?
That phrase has never sounded less gangster than when he just said it.
Got my gat. We used to call that riding in my 6'4".
I think this is fine shite.
What the hell? Dude. Dude, yeah, snot coming out too. What it came through your nose. That came through your nose, man. Oh boy.
Oh, this is a big mess.
Wait. Okay, proceed.
Where the hose at? Oh, is that not? That wasn't hose, was it?
It wasn't until you said it.
Where the hose at? Is that what that's supposed to set mean? Oh, guys, you gotta watch that stuff there.
Is that it?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I think.
All right, yeah, you need
first,
to clean this up.
All right,
Okay,
All right.
we'll be back.
we're back. Okay, so you guys picked out some stuff that you guys were curious about, and
I'm not curious. I just have no idea what it means.
exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
So, go for it.
Here, I'll grab these real quick. So, chuzz. What do you think it means, first of all?
Chug a
You
beer.
want it in a sentence?
Chug a beer.
Yeah.
Sure.
There's some chuzz over there.
Yeah, there's some
They're-
chuzz.
Yeah. There's some chuzz over there.
It's actually two words combined, technically.
That girl is.
That girl is chuzz.
So it's another
She's hot.
term for a...
Oh no,
No.
it's the
Okay.
actually complete opposite.
The
of
opposite.
So
You got
basically, huzz
Is a
means
girl.
and then
Chopped.
C is chopped huzz.
Chopped huzz.
Chopped means chopped.
Meaning
Just like
absolute, just
that. Chop means disgusting.
Yeah.
Ugly.
the worst of the worst.
Yeah.
Okay. I personally would never use that. I just wouldn't be in a
Yeah, like
place
Yeah.
where there
chuzz.
was chuzz. But
We don't really say that word. But
Go ahead. Keep going.
Oh, okay. I'll go with fine shit. Fine shit means girl's fine. She's fine.
yeah, she's a fine.
Yeah.
The opposite of huzz.
Fine shite.
chuzz.
Chuzz.
Yeah.
Chuzz.
yeah,
yeah.
quite opposite.
What the sigma? What do you guys think that is?
What the hell? What the hell?
Close. What do you think it is?
What are you talking about? Like I mean, I know what it's like. A sigma is. It's like it's above an alpha.
The best of the best.
Yeah.
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 So, like,
yeah. So, good.
What the best?
Kind of. It's just like, you know how like someone says like, it's hard to explain this one. How can you explain that, TC?
What the? It's
just
pretty
like
much like it's like if you see someone that's above and beyond, that's the best at what they do. You say what the sigma.
It's basically just
Kinda like
it's,
that.
It's a bragging. Yeah.
We don't say this. It's just a bunch
Yeah.
of like iPad kids.
Yeah.
who,
iPad
like,
kids will say this.
Right. Right.
Like
Your
when
voice.
they're playing video games.
Yeah,
on their
and it's like
keyboard.
someone does really well. It'll be like they'll say
So
that.
you could. It's like top notch.
Kind of.
Kind of,
Like,
yeah.
don't say that.
Don't.
That's
Yeah.
weird kids
It's
say that.
weird kids say this.
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
word.
don't say that.
Top
Okay.
drawer. Top shelf.
Pookie. What do you guys think that means? Because
That's a
I
pretty
have
easy one.
No idea. Pookie.
It's your girl.
Pookie, like
Pookie.
yeah, that one's.
Oh, your girlfriend.
I mean,
Yeah.
I would never. I mean, that's like.
that's Pookie.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say that like playing around. That's not like yeah. I mean,
yeah. It's not masculine though, but that's okay.
It's like
Octa.
dope shit.
Hawk Taw.
I'll just let the viewers, they know what that is. I can't really explain that.
The Hawk Tua.
Why can't you?
Well, not very child friendly. We'll say that.
Yeah.
Got it.
So,
Yep.
yeah.
All right.
Keep it clean.
Are there any other ones? that
Look
you
it
wanna
up.
know?
Let's see. There were two other ones, right? Let's see. You had Gat. I got my gat.
Well, that's a good point. There is people do say that's I got my gat as in a gun. There is people that do say that.
Yeah,
whoa! I don't think you can say that.
Yeah, you can.
You can.
Can you?
I don't know, but how do you say that? Can you say that?
I would probably say it the same way.
It's a gyat.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
means you got a big. You know how like you.
A big
But
caboose.
Got it.
Yeah.
You got a big caboose. A gluteus maximus.
Oh,
if
it's
you will.
more
Got it.
of a sound than
Yeah.
I got you.
gyat. And then
Just
you
refers
say
to your
it,
big,
you say the
abnormally
keyword, yeah.
large
Got
gluteus maximus.
You know what I mean?
I got you.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
You might need picture books for him. Slay.
That's what girls say when like something's like super
Cool.
like
Yeah.
slay, like yeah.
Got it. The
I'm not
girls
getting
only
it.
say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
They say that like, yeah.
And then low tapper fade.
It's a haircut.
Taper.
Low taper fade.
It's a low taper fade.
Yeah.
Made famous by the well-known streamer Ninja.
Got it. Cool. Cool. I learned something today, I think. I don't know.
A lot of brain rot.
Yeah, a lot of
but-
brain rot. Ruins the
I don't
brain.
know. But
Yeah. I feel like I knew most of them.
yeah, I think you did. You did pretty good actually.
Thanks.
I'm surprised.
That's shocking from
Were y'all surprised by the words? Like
From
some of the words they
Wait.
We use-
Why was it shocking?
well, just I thought I would have gotten more.
Because
Why? Because you're so like. What's
'Cause
the
I'm
word?
more- I'm
What's
more
the
in that-
word? He's more.
Gen
I don't
Gen
know.
X, Gen Z.
I don't know what he's trying to get at.
What are you implying here,
no,
Coach?
no.
So you're
dude.
saying he's old?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he's just a little.
Are
he's
you
on
implying
the
his old
he's
age?
on the Gen X boomer range, and
No.
I'm in the
The
more,
boomer jokes
closer.
continue.
I'm closer to you guys than.
I wouldn't take that.
You know what this sounds
Dude,
like?
if you were anywhere close to Gen Z, you would have had to have had him when you were like 2.
Yeah. And we
Yeah.
know that is not the case.
I'm
Okay, y'all just need to.
yeah.
like,
I feel like
do something
I feel like
Sound like
I'm
a
closer.
Zook out.
You guys need to like settle this beef somehow,
Yeah.
or like race or something.
Yeah.
Like,
There's no beef. He just keeps talking his trash.
so you do you think you could beat him in a 40-yard dash, or you could beat him in a 40-yard dash?
Honestly,
Yeah, honestly.
absolutely.
What do you think? You think?
Dude, I don't race fossils, man.
We should do it though.
Yeah. If you
Are
don't
you-
race fossils, you should be scared of nothing.
Wait, what are we doing?
40-yard dash.
140 yard dash.
1v1. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I think we should do that.
Yeah,
I think we
absolutely.
Nah.
should do that.
No,
Why not?
Oh, that is some scared mentality.
no,
Yeah.
That's
no.
Oh my god.
and the automatic winner of the old men.
no.
Guys,
Dolpho K.
guys,
gotta
you
do
have
it. We
like
have to do
you
it.
guys like have like 50 followers. I mean, you don't have a
Okay,
budget for an
okay.
ambulance
Then
if,
I'll
you,
give
if
you
you have
a-
to take them away.
I'll give you like a proposal. If we get 1,000 subscribers, and yeah,
Yeah.
1,000 subscribers. That's enough. That's a lot.
1,000 subscribers, you get 1,000 subscribers, or you get his Life Alert to sponsor him or something like that. Then maybe we'll do it.
Okay.
Maybe.
No. Whoa. It's a yes or no right now.
So
You
yes.
both have to shake on it.
And we need a shake.
1,000 subscribers.
1,000
We need a
subscribers.
shake right here.
We see the race of the century.
The
Fossil
race
versus
of the
fossil.
century.
The race of the centuries.
No, it's not a fossil versus fossil.
Oh, it's definitely fossil versus fossil.
I can't.
All right,
Shake on.
I will one up that whole deal about 1,000 subscribers.
Okay.
If and when I win,
Okay.
he has to stop all that crap. And if he doesn't, every time he does, it's sort of like the swear jar where you put money in
25
it every
cents,
time. Every time he does, he has to face a punishment.
Ooh. Could we say a wheel?
Or do you agree with that, John?
Yeah.
Okay, it's done then.
fine.
To
let-
1,000 subscribers.
Let me say this real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, please, for my benefit, please like and subscribe so that he will actually do this and live in eternal shame and defeat.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank
right.
you for your support.
All right, whatever. Well, speaking of beef, like y'all's petty beef or whatever, you see like Elon and like left Trump's like administration thing, or like he's mad.
Yes.
He's like mad. You
Yes.
see that?
Oh, yeah.
That was big.
That I read over the weekend. I think that chat back and forth got like 1 billion views in like 3 hours.
Like Michael Jackson's 4 billion
Yeah.
followers?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that
crazy.
fake-
That's crazy.
No, that is crazy.
But I can understand why Elon's upset. I mean,
Why?
because he's been working on that Doge and trying to cut the budget.
Yeah.
And that bill that came up, I mean, it's like more spending. They cut one thing. They cut like the EV credit, which only hurts Elon. So he's like, I don't care that you cut the EV, but cut other things. The only person that's suffering in anything here is me.
Did you see that he on X he like put that Trump's on the Epstein list
Yes.
or whatever?
Oh my.
Yes.
That was crazy.
Yes.
I don't really think it's true.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't really make sense.
But that's
But-
crazy that he did that. And I also heard that he was going to shut down like dismantling the aircraft that
Yeah.
goes up to the space station.
And to think,
Yeah,
just a
something
few
like that.
short months ago, they were
Best buddies.
partners.
Yeah.
Working side by side. Now they hate each other.
Yeah.
it's weird.
I don't know.
weird.
Man.
It could-
It is weird.
That's the power of social media. Because that stuff never would have happened. Like,
Whoa. Yeah, we would have never known about it, but they were mad at each other because the big, beautiful bill.
Big
I
beautiful.
mean,
Yeah, and
big
Elon
beautiful bill.
makes so much fun of that. Like, it's not a big, beautiful bill. It's just a bunch of wasteful spending.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't wasteful spending. He just said that it can't be big and beautiful at the same time or something like that.
Yeah.
And, yeah, he's just mad.
Yeah. That's crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Social media also blows everything out of proportion. So it's definitely got bigger than it.
Now, you can tell that Elon had a beef. I mean,
Oh,
he was
yeah,
pissed
yeah.
when he's,
I mean-
Yeah, for sure.
And then for him to say that, like, Trump's on the
Epstein's
Epstein
list,
list, and
Yeah, that went.
yeah.
But then Trump came back and said, I'm just going to pull all your...
Funding.
Pull something. He
Yeah.
said pull something. I forget what
Yeah.
it was. Like, but...
And then Elon's like, I'm going to dismantle the
Yeah,
rocket
just
that
going
goes
back
up.
and back.
Crazy.
Two
Yeah.
billionaires clash.
that's like the equivalent of being on the playground and somebody doesn't like something and that's their ball, so they take their ball and go to the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, right.
it's so immature.
Yeah.
And it's true across the board. I mean, for both of them, I think it makes both of them look silly. But
Yeah.
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 But, I mean,
but there's a lot of that these days. They're pretty
yeah.
much. Well, I won't get into that, but I
Yeah.
think they're all silly.
so
to
do
be
you think
honest with
they'll reconjoin or they'll like...
I want to say that they will, because I think Elon even posted something later, right, about some comments that J.D. Vance made, like supporting J.D. Vance's position on a few things. So I think he'll come back in, but who knows?
I just
Yeah.
think
Who
it's
knows?
kind of crazy that we live in an age where the president is just tweeting everything out now. Like,
What's everyone?
well, I mean, it's like I feel like you see so many tweets from Trump now, and so many tweets from these high-profile celebrities, and even like government officials. Like, I think tweeting stuff out is
Yeah.
almost kind of unprofessional.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
Unpresidential.
Yeah.
And I think the boomer generation really feels that way too. The only issue is
Race coming soon.
the legacy media isn't reporting the good news, right, or the things that are going right. So the only way that Trump can get his message out, I think, is to be
Tweeting.
able to go through
Yeah.
these social media channels and say what he says. But again, I agree. Some of the things are just let it go. Just let it go. Walk away and let it go.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
'cause
at
if
the
you
end of
keep-
the day, Elon is who he is, but he still technically works for the president,
True. I mean,
right?
yeah.
And if you did that in any,
Good
just
point.
take Fortune 500 company or any
Yep.
business, and you tweeted something out like that about your boss,
Yep.
I would be fired.
you would. There
Yeah.
would be no more exchanges. You would
Yeah.
just be done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And rightfully so. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a time and a place for that. Be a man, go and talk to each other, have the conversation if you don't agree with someone.
Yeah.
Don't tweet it out on social
Yeah, it's
media.
very
Right.
immature for them to.
That's like the telephone tough guy. We always like to talk
Oh,
about
yeah.
our day, right? The guy would always call you and it's, I'm going to, oh, are you talking to my girl or why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Okay, meet me at the playground tomorrow. Unfortunately, with social media, there is no playground.
Right.
Yeah.
So folks get away with stuff, talking all this trash, and unfortunately, sometimes they do wind up at the playground, like their first job or their, or a family member or something, and then they set them straight, and it's they don't know how to.
Yeah.
I do know what that means.
Yeah.
They don't know how to handle it. Because they didn't learn when they were younger, and now they're so set in their ways that they just lose their mind.
yeah.
It's stupid.
So you think Elon and Trump should get in the octagon and fight?
Not necessarily saying that.
That'd be awesome.
I just think they need to learn.
It would just be like this race that
Yeah.
we're gonna do. Like I don't want to be like Elon would be.
With all this talk about not winning the race, it sounds like you're not confident.
You
Confident
know
is
what,
key.
dude?
Yeah.
Like Mom said, if
Yeah.
you're smart, you don't have to tell people. Just like this, I don't have to tell people. Everybody out there knows that if and when
Yeah.
we get him his 1,000 subscribers, or you, or whoever, whatever he said,
In the comments,
Or the Life Alert.
who do y'all think is going to win?
I think that would be a great
Coach?
sponsorship.
Or Mr. C?
Yeah.
Like that.
you could make that a normal thing. We could do a running challenge. We could do a swimming challenge. We could go out in the mountains for a week and see who comes back.
The two dad
I'm
Olympics.
good with whatever.
Two dad Olympics.
Dang.
So
Oh, yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. What's up with this new drink you got here? What is it? Well, don't actually. Yeah, we can't really say the
Oh.
name, but
Oh yeah,
it's different from what you usually have.
Yeah,
You usually have the. I mean, a Monster drink. I would just say.
Yeah, I switched up from the.
Is that
from,
the
from
Metamucil
regular.
energy drink there that he's
That's the one with
taking?
estrogen in it. That's right. Okay,
Whatever.
what's up with the new drink?
Yeah, first, I'm going to take him down, then I'm coming for you.
Okay. We can race too.
Well, so
Okay.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, I do enjoy an energy drink in
Yeah.
the afternoon, but my best friend actually sent me a couple of articles saying that the drinks with taurine,
I've seen that on
right,
drinks, yeah.
which I won't name, but there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
That the taurine is actually linked to types of blood cancer.
Really?
Yes, and I don't believe everything I read, but I did a little research,
Yeah.
and I figured I would switch it up and go with something that was
There's a lot of drinks that have that in it.
Taurine?
There's a lot, yeah.
well, yeah. So the
Yeah.
probably the most popular ones, I think that actually the two most popular ones are full of that, and
I think they're starting to put that in like sports drinks too. For
I've
like,
seen that.
If
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
a problem, you
it's
don't
an-
want to be doing that as a kid.
it's
right?
an amino acid, but I think and again, do the research, right? But I think it's an artificial variant, right? So instead of
The actual.
yeah,
Yeah,
not
instead of
natural.
using a natural product, right? And there's plenty of them out there, right? If you want,
Yeah.
But yeah, I figured it was better just to be safe than sorry. So
I don't disagree
I
with
So
switched-
why are you drinking it?
Switched
if
it up.
If it could have.
No, that
did
one.
this
That
one-
This
one
one's
does-
taurine free, yeah.
Got it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That just has regular old caffeine in it.
I'm sure tomorrow we'll find out there's something
Yeah,
in this
right,
one too.
right.
But for now, you
better
make
than the
you
other
make
one, yeah.
choices based on what you know.
Yeah.
And
Well,
that's why I decided to do
we,
that.
we need Robert Kennedy on that to take a look at that and
Yeah, true.
yeah.
give
he's-
him
I mean, not that
Yeah.
one, but the other
Yes.
popular ones.
give him a call
I will.
and
Call
see
him
while,
up.
while you're talking to him, see if he can go talk to Elon and Trump and get this all squared
Yeah.
away.
None of that stuff is like really natural, like
No.
in the environment, but stuff that, like something that is natural in the earth that is kind of controversial is marijuana, and if it should be legalized. Do you think so? It should be legalized or not?
Do I think it should be
Yeah.
legalized? I think there are legitimate uses for it. I'll just put it that way. Like for medical purposes.
But you can get your medical card and get it.
Not in every state. The state you live in right now, you can't get a
Yeah.
medical card.
Oh, I thought you could.
No. There's plenty of states.
Still illegal.
There's some states where you can just walk in. You have to, I think, like register, but you can walk in and just buy it at a store.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a
Special
lot of Western
stores.
states.
Special stores for that. But yeah, no, from a medical perspective, there's states that it's legal where you can just walk in. There's states where it's medically legal, but you have to get a card to be able to use it, and your doctor has to prescribe it, blah, blah, blah. Then there's some states where it's not either, like the state you live in. I'm talking about the derivative, the part that has the medical benefit.
Yeah.
So the actual
Yeah.
the actual oils and stuff that they put in, like vapes and all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. Because again, my opinion on it has varied and changed over the years, meaning I was pretty much like, no, I don't think you should do it. But from a medical perspective, there's so many benefits for people that have chronic illness or pain or autoimmune diseases and so forth. So
And it's better than loading up on
for
opioids.
that. And again, I probably will get varying opinions on this. I think that versus some of the synthesized pharmaceuticals is a more natural way to treat people. So again, my perspective on it is strictly from the medical.
Yeah.
Like, do I believe that you could take it if people buy it and they're using it recreationally, that you could tax it, right? Regulate it, tax it, do all those things. Why not? You do that with alcohol.
Yeah,
And
true.
I don't know that it's any worse from that perspective.
About even.
But yeah, again, I don't really care if people are responsible and they're not out hurting other people. I don't really care what they do. But I would say the pro side of it for me is the medical side, because I don't think there's a lot worse things we give people that the pharmaceutical companies generate than that. And if it has positive, more natural benefits, then who am I to know what somebody goes through in a day from a pain perspective, from a suffering perspective? That's not for me to try to limit what they have access to. So
He's for it now because his joints hurt. That's
I was going to
what it is.
say,
well, you're going to be for it if you'll be a man and decide to race me. You're going to want some of that.
As far as glaucoma now, that's what's
I would say
2020, buddy.
even the recreational side of things, I think with weed, I would say it's better than alcohol. It probably provides more, benefits than alcohol, but yet alcohol is legal.
I'm just gonna say this right now. None of these things are good. Let's just say
Yeah,
that. None of these things are
that's
good
fair,
at
yeah,
all. I'm just saying weed is definitely better than alcohol.
Or
But
taking
none of these things are good
opioids,
at
like
all.
when you,
Are
like
you
he said,
talking-
medically taking opioids and painkillers and overdosing on that, when you could just take medical marijuana and have the same results.
It's not the
yes,
same.
painkillers definitely are more of an upgraded version, but they also have a bigger risk taking them because of the damages they have overdosing and stuff like that.
I don't disagree with that. A lot of the hardcore narcotics and painkillers have effects on your liver, other organs, and so forth. Again, mine's not from a recreational use. That's not the perspective I have.
Yeah.
It is strictly a tool in the toolbox to be able to help people with in chronic pain or that have disorders where they need some type of pain relief or
Yeah. But because like you said about D8s, that the problem is it's not pure weed, and it also has all the chemicals that vapes have that causes, cancer, lung cancer, stuff like that.
It's like-
So Delta 8, yes, it has its benefits, like if you have those medical problems, but if carts also have the problems that come with vapes.
Tanner, you seem to know a lot about this. That explains a lot as regards to your behavior.
No, I'm just not an idiot.
What do you think about weed and legalizing it?
I don't like it at all, but I do agree. Like if you're in pain or something like that, just like any drug, I think there's a medical purpose for it. I'd support it. I do like the libertarian argument, which is, hey, in theory, we should be allowed to do anything we want with it. It's as long as you're not hurting someone else, right?
Yeah.
But I've just seen in our business up, in Virginia where it's legalized, what it's done to young folks and their motivation levels, their level of commitment. You wouldn't believe how many people that can't even pass a simple drug test, and they're applying for jobs to drive trucks on the road 8 hours a day, right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't allow someone to drink and drive, right?
That's true.
Same thing, and so I'm generally against it. I do think there should be an exception for medical purposes.
Well,
Not just for your joint pain, though.
yeah, but,
I personally don't have any joint pain, but
yeah.
This
But,
sounds like something that needs to be settled
yeah.
on the field.
if somebody will go and ask their wife for their back,
But
Their unit back.
weed leads to a lot of bad things. So does alcohol. So that's why I'm just thinking
Yeah,
why
it's a
add-
gateway
why-
drug.
Why add in? Yeah, it is definitely.
Look
Why
what
add
happened
another
to the kids that you
thing
grew up with
to this?
that were vaping, let's say in middle school, right? what did they do for an encore, right? In high school, they moved up, right? They kept doing.
And they got to
pushing the
college,
limits.
and then they kept pushing.
Yeah,
the limits,
and it just it's for especially for younger people, I don't think it's something.
Yeah.
That we should
Okay,
just-
can I ask one question then?
Sure.
Yeah.
Alcohol.
It's terrible.
Is it a gateway?
I'd say yes.
Yeah.
I would say yes.
I think so too. I think if we're using the same analogy, like if you were drinking in middle school, you're probably.
I think
more
alcohol
prone
is
to-
just as bad as
I
marijuana.
think it's worse.
So
if not worse,
So
yeah.
do you legalize one or just get rid of the other?
Well,
I'd say it'd
back
make
then
more
they
sense to legalize.
back then they tried to make alcohol illegal, and
When's
then,
back then?
I don't know the exact date. Like,
You ask your dad, he'll know.
He was born around that
No,
time.
no,
wait.
he'll know.
Actually,
what was
yeah,
that
wait.
called? What was that called?
Prohibition.
Yes.
Yeah. He was
but
living it.
they, and then it was just like was just terrible. So like I think that's one of the reasons why they don't do it, because it's just like it's like also kind of like guns too. It's like there's already
Yeah.
a bunch out there. It's kind of like at this point you can't really
Take
rid
it
of
away, yeah.
And then
Wait, are you saying you want to, or is that a topic for another day?
I mean, I think it's a topic for another day.
Okay. Because
But-
I'm gonna disagree with you on that one, but
Okay. But also weed. They just both the I don't know. I just don't like weed at all because it's just like it leads to just.
wait, what do you
terrible
mean you
things.
don't like it, John?
Yeah. You tried it?
Come
no.
on, Johnny.
Busties. But it just leads to like bad things. Like what was it? Psychosis. You have highly likely chance to have psychosis. You have higher chance that your kid is autistic. You have
Which is weird. That just happened.
Oh.
That had nothing to do with that because
Have you been smoking?
no. Like I said, the doctor has no idea what happened to you.
Then why do you look like that?
But yeah, I just don't think it's. I don't know. I don't think it's. I think the medical thing is good, but also like, I've known people that have their medical card and they don't even use it for medical reasons. They just have it so they can get weed from the doctor.
Yeah, that has happened, right?
No, I know.
Where people get the
someone
medical, they find a doctor and then write them a prescription, and then they just use it to.
has. You just
Yeah.
tell the doctor you're depressed, and then
Yeah.
you get it.
All right. So
But yeah,
yes or no?
yes or no?
legalizing.
No, I'm still for keeping things as they are,
For no reason.
for the reason that it impacts society negatively.
No. I mean, no
We got
exception.
no exception.
Oh, no exceptions. No, I would allow an exception for
Okay.
medical purposes.
So
Johnny.
I would just say it's like the same thing as alcohol. So probably, I mean, I don't. If they did or did not, I wouldn't really care. But if I had to, I would say no. They shouldn't legalize it.
For any reason.
Medical reason, yes.
Okay.
But other reasons, no.
Definitely medical, yes. The other,
Definitely not.
I don't really. Well, I was speaking for me.
No.
Yeah.
I don't really care because I think it's
Libertarian view.
it's unrealistic to say that alcohol is legal. But
Yeah, that's true.
Won't be. And trust me, I don't have any dog in this hunt. I don't want that crap. But again, using logic, I'd say if one's good enough, the other's good enough. So.
Yeah.
Tanner, I don't know that we want to ask you, but yeah,
I'd say yes.
just
It
yes.
should be legal. It should be legal.
No restrictions.
No restrictions.
Wow.
Of course, you.
I know. I'm
You're
not
like-
saying for me. I'm saying
No.
for medical
For
purposes.
society.
For society.
Yeah.
Society.
He's a
Tanner-
humanist. Do it for society.
Yeah.
Do it for the people.
So he's going to be a chicken world leader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
the Rock.
takeaway. Chicken world leader.
High chicken.
High
world
chickens.
leader.
Yes.
Yeah. High chicken world leader.
Perfect.
I did it for the people.
With autism. Yeah.
Chicken world leader with autism.
Has a little ring to it.
But I'm not autistic.
Sorry.
Don't even say I am.
Sorry.
So what did you do this past weekend? What did you guys do? What was the
Ooh.
latest and greatest?
I know John's got some pretty good.
Yeah, I do actually. Me and my girlfriend, she invited me to go to the Savanah Bananas game. Do you know the Savanah Bananas?
I do know who the Savanah Bananas are.
Do you know who they are?
Yes. There was a 60 Minutes episode on them. They're getting big.
Yeah, I know. They were like a team like 10 years ago, like a minor league team, and then out of nowhere, like the owner of it was just like made the game just more fun.
Yeah.
And like
Where'd
when I
you
was
see him?
in Charlotte in the Panther Stadium, Bank of America Stadium.
I saw that they were originally from Gastonia.
They turned that into a baseball field. Huh?
Yeah, it was actually really cool.
Was it packed?
Oh yeah, all the seats, 40 or not 40,
70,
75 or 74,000.
Now,
Wow.
That's
did
crazy.
they do things beforehand, before the game, and it was fun to attend?
Oh yeah, it was so fun. They played music the whole time. They were
They call
dancing,
it banana ball, right?
Yeah,
That's what the game is
yeah, they were
called.
dancing and doing TikToks and stuff. And
I hear the rules are different too.
yeah,
so-
if you hit a ball and it's a foul, and then if a fan catches it, you're out.
It's out.
You can steal.
oh,
first.
like a foul ball.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
So if the ball goes into the stands and let's say your pops is there and he catches it,
Yeah.
then the batter's out.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then you can steal first base, and then the fans can also challenge a play.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You got the.
How do they do that?
So basically, like if it's a close call, then they'll go on like the mic thing and be like, fans, you guys can challenge this play, like, and then they like kind of like noise,
Noise
if
level.
it's low,
Yeah.
then
no challenge.
no challenge, and then
Wow.
That's cool.
And I've seen like clips
So they're
of-
trying to get fan interaction.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then
It's-
they go into the stands and stuff, and then they do like stuff with the fans. They bring fans onto the field, and they like one was actually cool. The girl was blindfolded in the outfield, and then the fans would yell like good, like just like yell if she was going the right way, and then they would boo if she was going the wrong way. So then she had to find her way to her boyfriend. And then when she got there, he proposed to her.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
so sweet.
It was pretty cool.
I've seen clips of them before, like umpires doing backflips on plays, but I know that the game is they're actually playing. It's not like the Harlem Globetrotters where every time they win, I mean, it's actual competition. Because, sometimes you go to those games and you're like, oh, this is so scripted. This is just, it's like WWE. But no, it's their actual competition. You actually get to see real baseball. So.
But it was fun.
Oh yeah, it was so fun.
So
So
you'd
you would
recommend?
recommend-
Yeah.
Oh, I would 100% recommend to anybody. Yeah.
We have to see.
Nice. We'll have to go.
Yeah.
We'll have to do that.
Yeah, I think we should go.
So how long did it last? It wasn't like a normal baseball game.
Yeah,
right?
so actually fun thing is once they start the game, they start a 2-hour clock. So if they go over the 2 hour, well, I mean, they won't. Like they stop no matter what, 2 hours. If the game's the 7th inning and the 2 hours is up, they end the game. So they don't stay too long.
That's great.
Yeah, that sounds
But they
like
quick.
fun.
They're quick.
Yeah.
There's no like, how the pitcher stays up there and like they're just throwing the ball, hit. They do a backflip in the outfield or
Backflip
something.
outfielder catch. That's
Nice.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I have to check out more of that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it
We
out.
should go to one.
Yeah.
That'll be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
What do you
Cool.
do?
Oh, let's see. This Saturday I went shopping with my girlfriend.
Did she get you anything?
I got her some stuff and got her, I'd say a good amount. She got me a pair of shoes. So it was a very good weekend. And then Sunday I went to Wet and Wild.
Ooh.
Yeah. It
You
was
going with
water
friends?
park. Oh yeah, I went with Miles and Mason.
Oh,
And,
yeah?
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. We only stayed for about 3 hours because it was getting packed and we just got so tired.
Is there any like Mary Jane marijuana involved in
No.
this
Oh, I bet
Wet and
there
Wild?
was.
But they've redone a lot of the. So since I've been last summer, they completely repainted a lot of the slides. Kind of did some new decorations for everything, and they come out with a new slide called Bombs Away. I haven't been there in a while.
Yeah.
They came out with this new slide called Bombs Away, where the floor drops from under you.
Yeah,
and then
you drop.
It's
It's crazy.
Was it wet?
Oh,
Was it wild?
Yeah, that's
was it wet and wild?
Yeah. But he's actually scared to tell the story. He told me off camera is Mason and him went on one of those 2 people tubes, and guess what? They were like,
Oh,
you got to get off because
yeah.
you're overweight.
No, they said
Too much
it was
weight from
too much
10.
weight. But
Stop
I'll
it.
tell you this.
No.
So
no,
on the
no.
so
Hold
it's
on.
called
This is my story. This
listen.
is my
No,
story.
no. But I'm the one who's there.
Yeah, you're too big.
No, listen.
Stop eating. Lay off the food.
So there's this one called the Red Dragon.
Yeah.
And me and Mason went on it, and no, me and Miles went on it, and it's a combined 2 people, 400 pounds. So that means 200 people each.
Right.
That's not even that much.
And he's 300 pounds.
200. No, 215 maybe. No, 215.
No, actually, next episode, first thing we'll do, get a scale, and we'll see how much you weigh.
215.
We're gonna need to do that anyway for the weigh-in before the big run.
Oh,
Before the big run.
Whatever.
We'll get the reach. And
It's
then
not
the
gonna
height,
reach.
the weight.
Okay, so
Long
did
jump.
you? Okay, so do you step on a scale before?
No,
you
yeah,
go?
they stepped on a scale, and
Wait, what?
okay, you can't tell me that 200 people
Isn't it's
Two-
still
what-
not
what-
that
200
Wait, what's
two 200 people. Wait, because it's a combined
So 400 people.
No, it's a
Quiet.
combined 400 pounds that you can have on the machine.
Yeah.
With two people.
Well, according to you, we can't have 200 people on the team.
Wait, what's 200 people? I'm still
I think
lost
that's
on
400
that.
people.
400
Two
people.
Yeah.
200-pound people. Is that better?
Yes, got it. I got it.
But that
I
just
still
doesn't make
confused.
sense. Like, that's not a lot. That's like half of. I mean, y'all are 600 pounds combined at least. So.
You're the one that got the weight complaint. I don't
Dude,
know what they did.
I weigh less than you. I'm just going to tell you that
No,
right
you,
now.
you don't. No, you don't. Well, yeah, you're also like 5
I think
inches
y'all should
shorter
race
than me.
too.
So,
No, dude, you just added like 5 inches to your height.
well, I am a lot taller than you now.
Wait, how
You
tall
old
did you
man.
say
Are
you
you
were?
getting the
You
cane
said you
out?
added 5
That's what I said.
inches.
Hey, buddy, I'll bring your cane out when you race. Don't worry.
Dude, first I'm going to take you. Do you want some?
He already gets
No,
some.
I'm going to take him.
Whoa.
I'm going to take
Pause.
him. Then I'm going to take you.
Pause.
And John's been pretty cool, so I'm going to leave John alone.
That's fair.
John can just...
Shiver me timber.
It's okay.
Okay,
People are
okay.
scared of me, so it's okay.
All right.
Dude.
So it was fun. Wet and Wild.
yeah,
was
it was fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
And then we went to cookout, and there was a packed line there. Like a church group was coming in, and Miles was getting all fussy and losing. Oh, we should have got here earlier, Tanner. You shouldn't have backed into your spot. Blah blah blah. That was.
Yeah.
whatever.
So which meal was that?
Where's Mason at today?
That was the.
Oh, wow.
the fifth,
Was that the
meal.
I don't know where he's at
pre
today.
meal?
The pregame of the
Pre-
dinner?
Actually,
I got
I
you.
didn't. I only ate one meal that day. I was cookout, and he knows because I didn't eat.
Wait, hold on now.
Well, I didn't eat.
You didn't when you came home.
I
I don't know
cookout
what.
after Wet Wild, and then I didn't eat the rest of the day, and I hadn't eaten all day. Even though Mason and
Okay.
Miles did get breakfast
Let's
before
vote.
Wet Wild, and they got cookout.
Let's vote,
too.
Coach. Do you believe that story?
Check
Yeah,
my
I
bank
believe it.
account.
I
Check my
believe
bank
it.
account.
Yes.
Check the bank account.
He seems. Yeah.
Mason and Miles got breakfast before, but I didn't go.
I
to
can tell
breakfast.
because his eyebrows are like
John,
this. So
I took a psychology class, and people that raise their voice are more likely to lie. So
All right, check the bank
Did
statements.
he look up to the left? when
yeah,
he
I think
said
he did that
then,
too.
Then he's,
And he was touching his like goatee.
How about you
or-
check the bank statements?
plus he's really adamant, like defensive.
Yeah, I
almost. So it's probably I'm with you, Johnny. Complete lie. That was probably the sixth.
That was the
sixth
biggest lie
meal.
ever.
Check the bank
Tanner,
statements.
what do you think?
I think I know what I was doing that day.
Yeah, I thought I was going to trick him. I thought he was going to go, no, I'm totally lying. Okay.
No, I know what I was doing that day. Miles and Mason got breakfast, and I was the only one who ate one meal.
Okay, I don't care.
Okay. Anything else? Are you guys ready to clean up and tell
No,
your
we
mom
didn't
you
clean up.
needs
that
to
was
mop
actually
the
pretty
floor?
funny. But no, I mean, gotta keep it the same. Do you have any dad advice, any of y'all? Quote, anything?
Don't eat yellow snow.
That's actually a really good one.
He did that, but
No. Oh, what? No, I never did eat yellow
Which meal
snow.
was that?
I don't know. Okay, do you have any
Oh,
good,
gosh.
dad advice or a quote?
Yeah, I got something real quick.
Okay, real quick.
Be polite and use manners.
That
doesn't-
seems pretty obvious.
No, well, it's not. You won't believe how many people I run into that don't, or that I see, like in a restaurant. People are rude. Guess what? It doesn't cost you anything.
Yep.
And not that your goal is to gain anything from
Yeah.
being polite, but you'd be amazed how some people respond because people aren't used to that in a lot of ways. And it depends on where you go, but a lot of places it will get you better service, it will get you more attention, you will get and what did it cost you? Are you too proud to say please and thank you?
Yeah, right.
If that's the case, then you got bigger problems.
That's true.
Just give it a shot and see. You might make somebody's day. That server at a restaurant that's had a rough one,
Yeah.
right? You say, thank you. I appreciate what you've done. You've been great. Or, hey, I appreciate the job you've done. Or, hey,
Good job.
yeah,
Good advice.
Job. Yeah.
Good advice.
It's easy.
Simple.
It's simple.
I mean,
and like
it's
I said,
literally like-
it doesn't cost you a dime.
Yeah.
But it can make a world of difference.
TC's really good at it because he goes to Wendy's, Arby's, all the places in.
He forgets sometimes.
No, we
He's
went to Bojangles
He's
today.
like, thank you for serving. And they're like, dude, weren't you here like 3 hours ago?
Yeah.
You're so polite.
Good.
Okay, guys.
I've got some advice for you,
For me?
for both of you.
Okay. Stop eating food
Well,
all the time.
stop coming and eating all the food here, but No, my advice was you guys can leave now.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
Good to see you.
See ya. See you guys. Be good.